Yo, what up everyone? Amir Rahim here, owner of Rappin' and Snackin', coming at you with another artist collection. This time it's going to be on Xzibit. It's his birthday today. I have all my stuff out since I just took the photo for Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, then you'll see it, or you've already seen it. The Instagram photo doesn't show everything. This video will show everything that I have, at least everything that I remember that I have. But anyways, if you like Xzibit, this video's for you. I got vinyl, CDs, tapes, VHS, DVD, magazine, a bunch of stuff. And Xzibit, in my opinion, is one of the more underrated artists. Sure, he went gold. Sure, he went platinum. Sure, he even had his own TV show, Pimp My Ride, on MTV at some time. But I feel like when it comes to MC discussions, a lot of people don't mention him. And he's actually a very, very, very dope artist, dope lyricist. And man, he's got some incredible material. So I hope me showing some of these makes you dive into his catalog or revisit it or whatever. Whether I put you on or you're just like, oh damn, I haven't heard that in a minute. Awesome stuff. Xzibit is an awesome artist. Let's go ahead and dive into the vinyl first. Always please subscribe, like the video, drop a comment. If there's anything that I don't have that you think I should know about, let me know. If you have questions, also let me know. So first off, starting off with At the Speed of Life, his debut album. Have this on vinyl. This is the original pressing. A very dope album, man. As far as like in his discography where I'd put it, it's tough. And I'm about to show you a couple records here that, in my opinion, Xzibit, like I said, a lot of people don't mention this, but I think his first three albums in particular, with At the Speed of Life, 40 Days, 40 Nights, and then Restless, those three, that's one of the strongest entries for a hip-hop artist like ever. Just those first three albums, put them up with a lot of people's albums, they can't touch them. Like, obviously, you got like Redman's first three albums, which are incredible, and you get like Eminem's first three studio albums, not counting Infinite, because that was kind of like underground, not his first official major label debut album like that, like with Slim Shady LP, but I guess you can count Infinite. But then let's go to even like Ice Cube with America's Most Wanted, Death Certificate, the Predator albums. Like, those I'd say are superior. But aside from those, and maybe you can throw in like Ghostly's Kill of Iron Man, Supreme Clientele, Bulletproof Wallets, like this, it's hard to find a solo artist with albums as strong as these three Xzibit. So just keep that in mind if you're kind of on the fence about checking him out, because he's really, really, really dope. But At the Speed of Life, awesome album right here, man. Really, really, really good stuff. Happy to have that on vinyl. Moving on, I had already touched upon it just a little bit, but 40 Days and 40 Nights. As far as his albums, this might be my favorite. This one, it's really close between this and his next album, Restless, which my favorite is. There's just some great songs on here, great features. Xzibit, man, is an awesome artist. Then moving on to Restless, this is his first one that's exec produced by Dr. Dre. And man, him over Dre production is something special. Then you get like some of the features on here, which are super, super, super awesome. You know, you got Eric Sermon, J-Ro, Tash, Alcoholics, KRS-One, Snoop, Goldie Low, Cocaine, it just goes on. So really, really, really dope stuff. And then, like I said, the production on here, as far as his produced albums, I think this is his best produced album. But like I said, on 40 Days, 40 Nights, there's just some tracks that I really, really, really like, and it's an album. It flows quite well. But Restless, 40 Days and 40 Nights, like At the Speed of Life are my top three. The order can switch around here and there, but man, really dope stuff. Really, really special stuff. That's on vinyl. Then we have Man vs. Machine by Xzibit on vinyl. This, I think, is definitely not as strong as his first three, but there are still some dope tracks on here, some stuff that I mess with on here. And yeah, Xzibit is just really dope artist for sure. So Man vs. Machine, this is his 2002 release on vinyl. Then we get Weapons of Mass Destruction right here, which is also, I'd say, like a minor step down from Man vs. Machine. Weapons of Mass Destruction right here, original pressing on vinyl. Moving on, gonna get into his singles right here. So now I got Paparazzi on vinyl, this being on his At the Speed of Life album. This is a freaking awesome song. Catchy chorus, dope beat. This is vintage Xzibit. This is one of his best songs easily. If you haven't heard this, make sure to check it out. You will like it. If you don't like it, I will be shocked. It's quite great. Paparazzi. Then we got an awesome song, The Foundation, Xzibit, as you can see his son there. And this is just an awesome track about him and his son and just lessons and stuff like that. It's just a really, really, really good track. I love the piano on it. It's just awesome, man. And you can see more of Xzibit's, like, side of being a father and all that. So it's super, super dope. Eyes May Shine remix is on the B-side. What was on the B-side of Paparazzi? It was just Paparazzi. It's so damn good it didn't need a B-side. Foundation is powerful. Eyes May Shine is awesome. I don't remember the freaking remix. I'm going to have to revisit that one. Then we get What You See Is What You Get, which this song is very popular. A lot of people know this one. And also, What You See Is What You Get is one of my favorite music videos ever. The music video is awesome. I remember the comments on the music video too were saying how it looks just like San Andreas, I think, GTA San Andreas, which, believe it or not, I didn't play that game. I just never owned it, but I always saw the homies playing it, like, back in the day. I had Vice City and GTA 3. I had those two, but I didn't have San Andreas. I didn't game as much. But anyways, I remember everyone saying What You See Is What You Get. San Andreas was inspired by it or something, like the music video, like the cul-de-sac. I don't know. But with that being said, What You See Is What You Get is a great, great, great song. Super, super dope. We got 3 Card Molly on the B-side, which is an awesome song as well. Man. Then we get this song, which I feel like a lot of people don't talk about in Xzibit's catalog. This is year 2000. This is also another dope track. We got Dr. Dre and Melman on production. And on top of this is part of, and the reason why a lot of people don't talk about this one is because it's part of a soundtrack, the black and white soundtrack, which, just look at some of the names on this soundtrack. We got Raekwon, Prodigy, Everlast, Big Pun, Cool G Rap, The Executioners, Dead Prez, boom, 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 boom. So it's like, damn, it's like all of a sudden you want to check out that soundtrack. So check that out. Year 2000 being an awesome cut from it. Let's go ahead and get to some more singles right here. Now this song right here is going into the Restless album. We got Front to Back. Love this. I love how the intro of the album goes right into Front to Back. Super, super, super awesome song, man. Front to Back. Then we get X. This is a song that probably, if you know Xzibit's music, this is, or if you did know Xzibit, this may have been one of the songs that put you onto him. This was very popular. It's extremely catchy. I love Snoop on the outro as well. It's a great song, X. Super, super dope. Then we got this X, which is a different cover. I believe this was pressed somewhere in Europe, if I recall. Yeah, it's somewhere in Europe. It may be Germany. But anyways, somewhere in... Oh, no, it's the UK. UK, so boom. Anyways, this is dope. This is just a different cover right here. Nothing special about it. Clean, explicit, and instrumental. Boom, boom. But X, awesome track. Then we got Symphony in X Major. This is another dope track. This is on his Man vs. Machine album. Also like this cover, pretty cool. Boom. And then Choke Me, Spank Me, Pull My Hairs on the B-side, which I'm actually not the biggest fan of that song. Just the chorus kind of annoys me. Then we got this track, Hey Now, Mean Muggin'. This one I remember back in the day when I was watching MTV, and I remember after school I would always go and either turn on MTV or like BET or VH1. Like I would always switch between those channels, but MTV was usually the main one. And I remember this song was on there around that time that I was doing that, or I was doing that for a few years, but earlier on this song was on, Hey Now, Mean Muggin', and this is around the time that I was really getting into rap. So, Hey Now, Mean Muggin', I remember I really liked when I was younger. I put on like my mix CDs, you know, when you had like the CD player and you added like 18 tracks to a CD because it had to meet the 80 minute requirement. A lot of people now, they just have like Spotify or they have like digital playlists so they can put hours of music, days of music. Back then we had to be selective. I remember when I was younger in like 7th grade or whatever it was, I put this on one of my CDs. I really thought that was catchy. It's okay. It's good. I have a lot of nostalgia to it, so I'm a little biased. And on the B side, we have Beware of Us. Weapons of Mass Destruction album. Then another track right here, we have Motherfucker. This is cool. It's not as good in my... Well, I don't know. I was going to say I'm a little biased because I have so much nostalgia to Hey Now, Mean Muggin', but it's a pretty dope track too. Boom, boom. Now let's go ahead and get into the promo records that I got. Or not promo, sorry, but the generic sleeve records, I should say. So I have 40 Days and 40 Nights on just a generic black sleeve. This is the clean promo. As you can see, not for sale. Still on 2 records. Let's see, one right there. Another right there. So boom, boom. Got that one. Then next up we got the Los Angeles Times, which is featured on his 40 Days and 40 Nights album, but it's also in the Soul in the Hole soundtrack. So boom. There you have it. Still have the hype sticker up top there. Dope track. Then we have this one, which I love this song. 3-card Molly right here. This is with Xzibit, Raz Kaz, and Saphir. Really hoping that they put out an album. They didn't. Also, would be sick if they had like a promo item, like if there was just like a card with their 3 faces on it, or 3 cards with their individual faces on it. Would be awesome. Don't think they ever did anything like that. I'm just kind of wishing things into existence. Next up, we got the track here from 40 Days and 40 Nights. This, it says Putty Pop up top, but that's just the clean version. It's really called Pussy Pop. This is with Xzibit, J.O. Felony, who is a beast also, and Method Man, obviously a beast too. So, boom, boom, boom. As you can tell, it's obviously the clean version, but it also has the explicit version too. And then it also has Handle Your Business as well, which is a dope track. Boom. Loud Records was on freaking fire, by the way. Don't sleep on Loud Records material. Then we got What You See Is What You Get. Just already talked about this hype sticker, 40 Days and 40 Nights, awesome stuff. Now this is something that maybe a lot of y'all don't know, that he had this, but this is Xzibit's song Celebrity Deathmatch. So for those who are unaware, maybe a little younger, Celebrity Deathmatch was a show back on MTV when MTV was really just such an awesome station. They used to play music, they had original shows. It was just awesome. That was definitely a frequenter on my watch list when I watched TV. But Celebrity Deathmatch was a really, really, really funny show where they just put celebrities in the ring and they'd fight each other, but it's all just made up like little cartoon, like clay cartoon or clay animation, whatever it is. And Xzibit had a song called Celebrity Deathmatch, and it's a pretty cool track. But anyways, this is that. Boom, boom. Then we got this track, Been a Long Time, featuring Nate Dogg. This is off Restless. It's a dope one. Boom. And then lastly, from my vinyl, I have this track called Ride and Smoke. This is featuring Pastor Troy. Up here, it's labeled that it's on the Weapons of Mass Destruction album. However, it's not. Weapons of Mass Destruction does not have this song on it. And on top of that, what was I going to say? This is on the actual Appetite for Destruction mixtape. So what I'm assuming happened is the Appetite for Destruction mixtape was released to kind of hype up Weapons of Mass Destruction. And this song came out, but it didn't make it to Weapons of Mass Destruction. It was on Appetite for Destruction. But the one on Appetite for Destruction mixtape does not have Pastor Troy on it. So I can only assume that something didn't clear with Pastor Troy's label, or maybe Pastor Troy didn't like the song or like his verse, so it didn't make it to Weapons of Mass Destruction. But I'm just guessing here. I don't know. But I have this. This does have Pastor Troy on it. It is the same instrumental as Ride and Smoke that's on the Appetite for Destruction mixtape. And Appetite for Destruction mixtape, it's pretty decent. I mean, the song Ride and Smoke is pretty good. So I'm going to take these off, bring up all my other stuff, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Time to get into the CDs and the tapes and some other stuff I got. First off, got some CDs here. Got At the Speed of Life. I have 2 pressings. One is a not for sale version, which you can see right here. There is a black sticker right here that says not for sale, and also stamped on the CD it says not for sale. So this particular one is an enhanced CD, as you can see on the spine, and this just has... Was it like a music video, I feel like? It's got something on here, which is why it's enhanced. But it's either got like music video or like the, gallery or the website or something like that. I don't exactly remember, but boom. And then we have just the 1996 pressing of At the Speed of Life right here. Like I said, solid album right here. Boom, boom. Then moving on, we have his next studio album, 40 Days and 40 Nights right here. Awesome release. Also, I just like the cover. Such a great album, man. If you haven't heard Xzibit stuff, start from the beginning and keep going. It's good. Restless right here. What can I say? Amazing stuff. Exec producer Dr. Dre. Good things happen when that man's name is on a project. Super awesome stuff. Next up, we got Man vs. Machine right here. Also exec produced by Dre. Not as good as Restless, but still a good album. And we got a double discer right here. Boom. This is the bonus disc. Yeah. Super cool. There's some, you know what? There's a song on here too that I didn't talk about, and I'm surprised it's, at least I'm pretty sure it's not a single. I don't believe it's a single because the singles on this were Symphony in X Major and Multiply for sure. Were two singles. But anyways, the track My Name with Eminem and Nate Dogg is really good. This is another like verse that Eminem, when he was in his prime in the early 2000s, in my opinion, My Name is definitely a stellar song. And he also samples Ether in it from Nas, which is pretty interesting. Nate Dogg kills it, as he always does. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. And I was just talking about earlier the Appetite for Destruction mixtape. Here it is right here, Appetite for Destruction. Boom. Not sure how many of these are out there. But yeah, it's just promoting the Weapons of Mass Destruction album. Got some new tracks, some tracks that make it to Weapons of Mass Destruction, some older ones, blah, 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 blah. But pretty cool stuff. Then we got Weapons of Mass Destruction. This is a standard 2004 pressing right here. I also have the deluxe US edition right here. So as you can see, there are two different covers. The deluxe edition does boast the deluxe edition does boast the same track list. However, it also has a bonus DVD. So you got CD right here, and then you got bonus DVD right there. So boom. And then also, you can see the CD art's different. So this is like a blue, and then this is like a brownish, whatever. But boom, there you have that. And then also, so on top of this US one I do have the Japan version right here too, which has a bonus track, which is called What You Can't See, which it's decent. It's nothing like mind-blowing. This also did come with the Obi. It came with a little sticker, and then, like obviously the booklets and stuff. But boom. So now moving on to my next CD here. This is an album I haven't talked about yet because it wasn't pressed on vinyl. So I didn't have the vinyl. But anyways, this is his album Full Circle. This might be my least favorite Xzibit album. And it's not even bad. It's just decent. He could have done better on it. There's some tracks I'd take off, but there's also some strong songs. This is the bonus disc edition for Best Buy. So like I've said in other videos, Best Buy sometimes did have bonus tracks with certain artists, and they'd press their albums through there. Xzibit did have Concentrate Remix, Rollin' Remix, and A Minute to Pray as bonus tracks on this. And boom, right there. And then right there. And as you can see, it says Best Buy right there. Which is actually funny because I live somewhat near Xzibit, and I've seen him at that Best Buy a few times. So it's funny that I've seen him at Best Buy edition, pretty funny stuff. Then we have an album that not a lot of people talk about. This is Napalm. This is, in my opinion, very, very, very good Xzibit album. This is probably my fourth favorite Xzibit album. After his first three, I put this one at number 4 slot. It's really strong. This also has the bonus track, 1985 remix. This is a good album. Really, 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 really good album. And he also has a company called Napalm. So, yeah, Napalm is strong. I highly suggest checking it out if you have not. Then I got some CDs here. I got Restless CD Sampler. The reason why I have two, these are actually the same exact. I think I got one of these for free. That's why. One of them I bought with my own money. The other one I just got for free. I think someone just had an extra and just gave it to me. So boom, Restless CD sampler. Moving on, now this is awesome. We have the Get Your Walk On CD single. Now Get Your Walk On is an awesome track from Restless, pretty catchy. However, Get Your Walk On remix is also on here. That's featuring Dub C and Daz Dillinger. Now they both, so they're both featured, and then it's over a different beat. So it's pretty dope. It's essentially kind of like a new song. If I recall, Xzibit's verse is the same, but it's just super dope. You know, Dub C's talking about Crip Walking too. It's a dope track, and I suggest checking out that remix if you have not. Then moving on, we got What You See Is What You Get. What You See Is What You Get, and this is kind of like a little digi pack right there. Boom, boom. White tray, 3-card Molly on the B side. Awesome track, as I've stated. Then we got 3-card Molly, sticker on the jewel case. Open it up for the CD. Boom. Awesome, awesome, awesome track. Already talked about it. Boom on the back. Then we got What You See Is What You Get, sticker jewel case again. 40 Days and 40 Nights. Amazing stuff. I mean, dude, just looking at some of these songs, I'm like, Xzibit's so great. Then we got Multiply. This is one of his singles featuring Nate Dogg. This is pretty popular. I enjoy it. I'm not the craziest fan of the song, but I do enjoy it. I do understand its appeal. It is a good song. It's just not one of my favorites, but it's still good. And then we got some J-card sleeves here. We have Paparazzi. I have 2 of these. One of these I also got for free. So Paparazzi, and that's it. Nothing else on it. Boom. Then lastly, we have X. And this also has Double Time in the Year 2000 remix on it. This is made in the UK. Great, great, great song. So that concludes my CDs. Let's go ahead and get into my tapes. I have his first 3 on tape, At the Speed of Life, 40 Days and 40 Nights, and Restless. Banger, banger, banger. Moving on, we got that The Speed of Life sampler right here. Yep, the sampler. 40 Days and 40 Nights sampler. Boom. So good. And then we got Foundation. Great single, like I told you. And then What You See Is What You Get, another great single. And this is a reminder to check out that What You See Is What You Get music video. It's excellent. It's one of my favorite music videos of all time. No exaggeration. Next up, and it's got some dope cameos in there too. Next up, I have a VHS and a DVD, both the same. We have Xzibit's Exposed. This one is still sealed. Not going to open it because I have the DVD, and the DVD I've seen already years back. This is a dope one. I recall there's quite a bit of nudity in here as well, hence like the expose and also just a play on his name. And I love still having like the booklet intact. Pretty cool stuff. I suggest checking out the DVD. Pick it up if it's online for cheap. Awesome stuff right here. Restless, like I said, might be my favorite. On some days, my favorite Xzibit album. On some days, it's my second favorite Xzibit album. Then we have right here Xzibit in the Source. This actually, if I recall, was a shared cover with Prodigy. Prodigy is on other cover renditions of this magazine. And look, they have a Prodigy. Rest in peace, Prodigy, one of the greats. But they have a Prodigy poster right here. See that? Because he's on the other cover, if I recall. And then if you flip it, you got Xzibit right there. So super awesome stuff. I think they shared this month, and they both had different covers for this month. But anyways, this is my Xzibit magazine right here. And that's my Xzibit collection. Magazine, VHS, DVD, tapes, CDs, records. And yeah, Xzibit, like I said, one of the greats, in my opinion. He's an awesome rap artist. Please make sure to subscribe. Please like the video. It helps me out a lot. I like all the feedback I'm getting. I try and reply to as many people as I can. And just let me know any comments, any feedback, whatever you got. Just bring it to me. Appreciate y'all as always. Follow me on Instagram at Rappin' and Snackin'. Signing off. Peace out. Bless.